Welcome to Soul Sanctuary. It is September 19th, and I was looking at the videos I did over the last week, and the subjects were all letting go, what to do if the present moment sucks, and when you realize that most of the moments suck, what do you do? Raising your frequency, understanding that this is your awakening and you belong here. And I wanted to talk more first about raising your frequency, because it's so important to understand that you can't solve a problem from the same frequency that it was created in. You have to be able to move up a couple notches at least. So I said before, like fear and shame and guilt are the heaviest, densest ones. And that you need to deal with those and let them go. Just let them go. I promise you, you can. You don't have to hate yourself. You deserve love. That's just all there is to it. Let them go so that you can stop being surrounded by and paralyzed by these things. Because if you're paralyzed by fear, and if you're paralyzed by guilt or shame, then you're going to stay where you are. And from now on, if you feel like you're stuck, I want you to replace that with the image of you sitting in a car, keys in your hand, and saying, I can't go anywhere. The power is in you, and you have to do it. No one else can do it for you. Nobody can rescue you. So I am trying to give you all the tools so that you can, first of all, understand that you have the keys in your hand. And second, learn how to turn the ignition on and not be afraid to start moving. And on that note, even though, everything I say, you might go, oh yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. If we know all these things and we don't do anything with them, and it's the same end result, right? Sometimes we think thinking about them, like I know I should really, drop in and really connect every day. But am I really committing to that? Am I really doing it? Am I really staying, centered throughout the day, making the whole day a meditation? Or am I just thinking about it and thinking that I'm doing it? You know what I mean? Like, I just saw a video where I think the guy was talking about like painting or drawing, and his mentor told him, like, just draw something every day. And that's like how you'll get better. But he mentioned the fact that sometimes just thinking about something, because we're thinking about something, we kind of pass that off in our mind as doing it. So it's kind of a form of procrastination. And if we just make ourselves do it every day instead of just understanding that we need to, those small, like, daily habits really, really, really go a long way. And as far as raising your frequency again, the habits that are going to help you are detoxing. And I've said it ad nauseum. Detox from social media, the news, people who bring you down, people who make you feel like you don't deserve the very best in the world. Situations that make you feel that way, situations that come up just because because of the culture where we have to do and do and do and do, and we can't just be. You have to be running back and forth and, and just doing stuff all the time. And we never get a chance to just quiet our minds and just be still and just really turn inward. So be mindful of when those things are happening, and, is this for my greater good? You're going to have to be protective of yourself and your time and your healing. You're going to have to choose things in each moment that are the best for you. And if you feel that's selfish, that's not true, because the people in your life that you think that you are protecting or doing the best for by doing all this stuff while you're draining your cup, and your soul is being drained, that's not good for anyone either, right? You have to be in a place where you can connect into that unconditional love, into your source, into where all of this love comes from. It's all there for you. You just have to be able to connect in. So you can connect into this love, and you don't feel like you have to gather love from other people. You don't. You don't have to earn love. You can just tap into it. Sometimes I picture it like, say there was, this is going to be a weird explanation, but so say there was, grids, a wooden grid, and there was a plastic tarp over it. And each grid is, about the size of a person, and rain is falling just constantly. And you're standing underneath one of these now, bulging parts of this tarp or covering that's just filled with rainwater. But you're asking other people, like, could you pass me a cup of water? Can I please have a cup of water? Please, can someone give me a cup of water and I'll do this for you? We're begging other people or trying to earn this water from other people. And I'm trying to tell you, you just have to look up and poke a hole. And it's just endless free refills of love. And tapping into that every day will make a huge difference. It'll make all the difference in the world. It's everything. I absolutely forgot why I said that. But you're raising your frequency. You're really tapping in and doing what's right for you, for your highest good, because that is how the true you is going to present themselves, right? You're going to get rid of all of the labels that you have put on yourself and other people have put on you. You're going to drop all of these negative feelings that you have about yourself. You're going to understand that you are a beautiful, perfect soul, that you came here to learn, and you're at a point where you've learned, and it's time to just shed all of these things and become your true self. Okay? So you're going to detox from social media, the news, toxic people, toxic situations. Anything that pulls you away from your peace is not for you. You're going to detox your body. You're going to do things that make your body feel good. And think about, one of the easiest ways that I can get pulled out of alignment is eating a lot of sugar or junk foods, or eating just really a greasy, heavy meal. Imagine the things that you put in your body should make you feel lighter. Whether that's food or situations, whatever you surround yourself with. Imagine everything in your body should make you feel lighter. You're going to move your body because that helps to detox, right? It helps to move stuck energy. It helps you to detox. If you're doing yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong, those are really like mind-body exercises that really help you to drop in. You're going to be good to yourself. Treat yourself the way that you treat someone that you love unconditionally. And show up for yourself. If you just do these things every day and don't just think about them. Don't say, yeah, I know I should do that, I know I should do that. Give yourself, for you guys. I made free journal pages. They're on my website. You can go print them out now. And it kind of gives you, you can write out like, here's what I did for my mind today, and here's what I did for my body, and here's what I did for my soul. I would suggest, I'm not a big journal person, but when I started this 5 years ago, I wrote everything down because I knew I didn't want to go back to where I was. I would suggest doing it at least one day a week and see, am I just thinking about this stuff, or am I actually doing the things that I know that I need to do to assist me to heal and to awaken and become my true self? It's very liberating, very freeing to start becoming yourself, not worrying like, does that person like me, or how did that interaction go, and I should have done better by this person, and like all of the things that we judge ourselves on. And we tend to determine our success by what other people think of us, along with what possessions do I have, and what job title do I have, and it is so freeing to let all these things fall away and stand in your true power and your true sovereignty. Sovereignty, yeah, that's a word. Sorry. And just say, this is me, and whatever is for me, I trust, I have faith that it's going to come to me in divine timing, in the way that my life was meant to unfold. These things will come to me as long as I follow my path. And your path is going to be shown to you by your soul and your heart. And it's going to be one step at a time. And you're going to have to feel your way through it. You're not going to see, I'm going to take 10 steps and I'm going to get to here. You're going to be so tuned in that you will feel in each moment what the right action is for you to follow that path. And that is, it can be a frightening transition. Because we're so used to, gotta have goals, and worry about the future and plan things out and do things for a reason. And why are you doing that? To let that go, so frightening. But then you get into the groove of it and you're like, okay, this is very liberating. And things are happening for me that I never dreamed. I didn't know that it was an option. I said before, that's why I stayed stuck for a while. Because I was thinking of my life and my options, I was keeping myself very small, because that's all I knew. I never pictured I would be doing this. I never pictured I would heal. I never imagined it. That I could drop some of drop the negative feelings that I had about myself and the limiting beliefs. So, give yourself a chance every day. Don't box yourself in. Don't keep yourself small. Really take a look at what are you actually doing in your life so that you can make yourself lighter, so that you can feel more love, so you can tap into that tarp full of water that's right above your head and you're not going around asking other people for water, you're going to be good to yourself and treat yourself well. All right, I think that's enough rambling from me. But honestly, ask yourself, what am I really doing? Instead of just thinking about all the stuff that I know I should be doing, what am I actually doing? And remember, I say all of this with love and compassion, and everything that I share with you is because I've been there. And I'm just trying to help you maybe skip a few steps, or maybe recognize things when they come up so they don't overwhelm you. You'll say, okay, I know what's going on here, and I know how to deal with this. So, I'm sending you so much love. I am rooting for you, and go do main character stuff every day. Don't just think about it, okay? All right, I will talk to you later.